What if I make a video game character customizer where the player could own their specific character and take it across multiple games instead of being stuck in one game? Simple enough idea, right? Well, this is the story of how it took me 2 years to pull it off correctly. So there's basically two sides to this project. A, we need proper assets so that way the characters fit well in all our various games and such. And B, we need a way to give the players proper ownership over these characters so that way when they log into the various games, their character is going to be there. Alright, so we have our two obstacles. Let's come up with a game plan. Let's start with option A since that's the simpler of the two. In terms of assets, we already do pixel art here at the circus, so it's a no-brainer to stay in that style. And for a little crash course on you guys, pixel characters are drawn in these things called sprite sheets. And sprite sheets basically hold all the animation information that is displayed in a game. So, you know, when Mario goes from walking to jumping, it's just flipping between these frames of the animation. And normally they're all displayed on one sheet that's accessible to the developers. So in terms of our characters, I figure if we just make a solid sprite sheet with some walks, some idles, some jump animations, we could then take those and kind of translate it into any game we want. Well, not any game we want, but you know what I mean. That'll give us a big enough range. Alright, now option 2 is the tricky one. Digital ownership, touchy conversation. You know, there's one side of this where we could just make some centralized system and, you know, you create an account at the circus and it's instant locked to your account forever. But as any true gamer knows, that's a slippery slope, you know? How many people have been banned for selling their WoW account for coins, or, you know, maybe one day Blizzard will just choose to shut down the Real Money auction house. Or, you know, maybe you have a really cool skin that you wish you could sell or trade or even just give to a friend.